Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And today we're going to talk about running the ball and stopping the run a little bit later in the video. But to me, man, one of the most I think undervalued aspects of the running game is the ability to change speeds. I know everybody thinks it's like the juke moves and all the other stuff, but your ability to change speeds probably will elude more tackles or would-be tacklers than anything else. And so y'all know for years I've always said that the defense is gonna pursue you at the speed that you run. So if you're running faster, they're gonna pursue you faster. If you run slower, they're gonna pursue you, but it's gonna be at a slower speed. And so sometimes you have to know how to use that to your advantage. To me, it's always like R2 is the accelerator, L2 is the brakes, and then of course you steer with the left thumbstick. And so when you're running, you have to take that in the literal sense of, you see how I ran up to the line, I was able to stop and then bounce it outside, or you see that little put my foot in the ground, cut back. A lot of that is based upon me just being able to toggle between L2 and R2 and, you know, intertwine my juke moves and or spins or whatever somewhere in between there. But a lot of times you'll see me slow up, and the reason why I slow up is, as you see right there, when I slow up, the defender slows up. Again, it's just a matter of how fast you run is how fast they're gonna pursue you. So a lot of times I can slow myself up to bend, you know, to get one of those bend back type of runs. And to me, how you do that is you have to hold L2 up until the time that you get the ball in your hands. So no matter what the handoff sequence is, whether it's under center, whether it's in pistol, whether it's in shotgun, you got to be holding L2 up until you get the ball into your hands. Now, when you have the ball in your hands, when you want to stop or cut, you want to kind of sequence that with adding a little bit of L2 to it before you do it. So you can have a better cut if you slow up more, you know what I'm saying? And then you can come up out of it with R2. So again, it's just toggling between L2 and R2. Again, when the ball is snapped, you want to slightly hold L2 up until the time that the ball is being given to your running back. And then sometimes you may hold it a little bit longer depending upon what kind of play you're running. So I'll let y'all kind of figure that one out. If you don't know, go get one of those two books, and that'll definitely kind of let you know. Defensively, to me, I think on early downs, it's always important to have at least one of your linebackers blitzing, especially if you're playing a person who does run, or if you think they're gonna run. Now, if they're out in 5 wides, then, you know, that may be a different story. But if you feel like you're playing somebody that's gonna run on an early down, yeah, it's important to probably have one of your interior linebackers, if you have one, have them coming on a blitz up the middle somewhere. And yeah, to me, I always base it upon, let's say if he's in the shotgun and the running back is offset to the left, when he gets the ball, generally he's gonna be running, you know, from left to right, yeah, or right, yeah, from left to right. And so I'll generally have that other linebacker shooting the gap where, you know, he's gonna run. You know how it is when he's in shotgun. All right, but let's get back to this running thing again. I'm squeezing L2 up until the time that the ball is placed into my hands, and then I'm coming off of it as I'm being handed the ball. And so what that does is that gives me the ability, when I'm moving the stick the right way, that gives me the ability for what I call a two-way go, where I can kind of pick and choose the hole that I want to go through. So you see right there, you see me square up right there. And so now once I get square, that's me letting go coming off of L2. And so once I get square, then I can either add L2 again or add R2, and then, also adding in my change of direction where I feel like I can go left or right. Sometimes you just go straight, you know what I'm saying? And so to me, it's really a sequence of where I'm letting the blockers kind of get out in front. So if you see that pulling guard right there, a lot of the base plays or whatever, what have you, have that pulling guard or that pulling tackle, that pulling guard in there right there. And so you see what I do is I'm gonna kind of slow roll that cut and allow him to get out in front of me and allow him to pick up that middle linebacker or whoever that is, that first potential defender right there. Let him pick that guy up, and then I'm gonna make my cut kind of based upon the direction of his block or wherever I feel like his block is. And so again, what you see during that run is a lot of deceleration and then re-acceleration. And so holding L2 right up until I get the ball in the hole right there. Maybe pop L2 again right there to get a little bit of slow up and then change direction. And now you see me gradually adding R2 as you see that acceleration right there from McFadden, as he's able to turn that corner right there and then, decelerate again to try to make a cut back inside to get a few extra yards. And so, again, so you see me just able to kind of make that little bend back kind of move really smooth like right there. And again, that's just holding on to L2 a little bit longer, maybe, as I come out. And then, once I kind of get into the mix and get into the voids within the defense, then I'm going to add L2 and take it away and add R2, where I need, to, and on the basis of, am I trying to accelerate or decelerate? Jesus Christ, that was crazy. But yeah, it's basically just reading the hole. So you see me put the foot in the ground right there. That's heavy L2 right there. And so, a lot of times once I hit L2, to me, once I hit L2, a juke can really come after that, because I told you guys in the past before, anytime that you're going to juke, you should be hitting L2 right before you make that juke move. And so, yeah, man, I hope that helps y'all, man, for those of you who are suffering in the running game, which nobody really should be at this game. Anyway, man, it's your boy Coach. I'm out.